Manifestation technique, fact or fiction. Today, I discuss how I feel about the technique behind the technique. Hello, and welcome. You are listening to the Manifest on Purpose show. The purpose of this show is to help you elevate your consciousness through mindset principles to help you elevate to your fullest potential. Thank you so much for joining in today. Thank you for the friends that you have invited, and thank you for subscribing here and on the website at Kimbaley.com. That's KIMBALEY.com. The God in me loves the God in you. Today, we're going to get into what many people believe is the key to success and manifestation. But before we get into the conversation, let's hear a brief word from our sponsors. I never make plans without checking my Star 8 mobile numerology app first. Thanks to its amazing calendar feature, it allows me to always be in the right place at the right time. But don't take my word for it. Download the Star 8 mobile numerology app by Astro-Numerologist LLoyd Strayhorn. You can find it on the App Store, Google Play, or by going to a Star 8 ASTAR8.com or linktree/numbers and you. Now back to the show. I have to say that one of the funnest things that I've ever done in manifestation is by far the manifestation techniques. Let me explain. Manifestation techniques are techniques that people say that will help you manifest what it is that you want. It's kind of like a ritual. To me, there's many different modes of manifestation. So there's many different modes of techniques. For example, some people choose to manifest their own faith. Some people choose the law of attraction. Some people choose magic. So you know me, during my manifestation journey, I decided that I was going to test all types of techniques out to see which ones are better, which ones actually work, which ones didn't, and determine why. Perhaps one of the first manifestation techniques that I tried was the vision board. It just seemed so simple and so many people were using it. I noticed that some people were saying that they could manifest things that they wanted using the vision board, but I also saw a lot of people that were unable to benefit from the vision board. I wanted to dive deeper into the vision board to see what was the difference. Why were some people able to use this method successfully while others were not? So I went to the local craft store and I got all of the best equipment to create my first vision board. I had to get the best poster board, the best markers. I had to get the best glue. Everything had to be top notch because I was determined that this board was going to work for me. I got all of these fancy things and got them home and could not wait to start posting pictures on my vision board. I did. And I waited and waited and waited. After a few days, the board fell off the wall and I just left it. Needless to say, I didn't get a thing that was on that board. The next time it was time for me to clean my room and I saw the board on the floor, I thought to myself, why didn't I get anything that was on this board? Let me ask you this question. Have you ever tried the trusty, dusty vision board before? And if you have, did it work for you? Instead of asking questions, I decided to dig deep into the vision board. And what I found out is that the vision board, judging from its name, is actually a visualization technique. I like to put techniques in a category. Once I discovered that this was a visualization technique, I knew I had to go deeper into visualization. So I began to study creative visualization. After those studies, I came to the conclusion that the vision board is not just something you create. The vision board is something that you should experience. I now know what happens to those people that don't manifest when they use the vision board. They're probably just like I was. They did not understand that the whole magic behind the vision board was their ability to visualize. After I was successfully able to create the vision board, I moved on to other techniques, but I noticed a similar pattern with the other techniques. There was a commonality. What I discovered is the magic is not really in the techniques. The magic is how the techniques help you to stimulate your subconscious mind. For example, let's look at faith. Faith is believing in something as if it had already happened to receive that thing in your life. One of the techniques for faith is prayer. It's not really effective if you pray the way that most people believe that you should pray. A lot of people believe that in prayer you should be asking for something from the Most High. If you use prayer to get what you want, the proper way to do it is to already be in gratitude as if it has already happened. In doing so, you send a signal to your subconscious mind saying that you already have what you want. And guess what? Just like magic, at some point it shall appear. It's because of your belief. It's not so much the technique, it's that the technique inspires you to believe that it's already happened. It's the same thing for those who believe in magic. The ritual and the symbology of the tool in due time will make an impression on the subconscious mind. One of my favorite techniques is writing your story. The scripting and writing your story, or even journaling, writing letters, the magic check, writing a check out to yourself in the amount that you would like to receive, makes an impression on the subconscious mind. Because remember, the subconscious understands imagery and emotion. The key is to elevate your belief until you can evoke an emotion and to stimulate all 5 of your senses until you can create a realistic image for the subconscious mind. The ritualistic part of the technique creates a pattern which makes a greater impression on the subconscious mind. Manifestation technique, fact or fiction? Well, that's all up to you. The manifestation technique is to simply increase your focus. How focused are you on what you want to create? I wasn't very focused on my very first vision board. The example of that is the fact that it fell on the floor and it stayed there. As a result, none of those things came into fruition. Through the study of creative visualization, I found that I had it all wrong. It had nothing to do with that fancy cardboard I brought or those cute little pictures that I pasted on that board. I found that the vision board technique is an experience that allowed me to get my message through to the subconscious mind. It allowed me to focus more on what I really wanted. Not only was I successful in creating my own vision board, I also taught my first vision board class in 2020. And I'll have you know that everyone in the class manifested the things that were on that board. Techniques are fun, and for some people, they actually help. However, they are not the magic behind manifestation. They are only tools, tools that help you make an impression on the subconscious mind. But keep in mind, your tools are only there to assist you. Don't believe me? Just take a look at faith. All you need is your belief. I love you to life. This is how you manifest on purpose.